Wonderful day, wonderful morning, afternoon, evening. Depends on when you're watching this. This is the best ICT gold traders channel, and I'll be doing a market/slash trade review. So, last time I said I was aiming for this weekly wick CE as my draw on liquidity because we had came out of this. So I want us to look at the weekly chart. So we traded to this inefficiency order block, changing state of delivery that shows bullishness that we're now in a buy program on the higher time frame. I'm gonna draw out 50% the quadrants of this body of the order block. I'm focusing on the bodies for now, and then let's go to the daily chart. Uh, current and let's go to the daily chart. All right, it's refusing to show my order block, but it's the quadrants, but it's completely fine. I just wanted to show you that it traded to 50% of this, and that's like deep premium. Like when we get there, we want price to like it's a very sensitive level. That's all I'm trying to say. This is still my draw, but you know, uh PDA raise, they act, that's the real support and resistance. They act as support and resistance. So it's completely fine that we traded down. But yeah, it's completely fine that we respected this. I did say on my weekly outlook that this body closing inside of this CB, this is the daily chart. This body closing inside of this CB is interesting. So that means that we respected it, went lower, changing state of delivery, but I don't care about this. I don't care about this order block. Why? Because I'm bullish. From where? This breaker right here, and this is the order block inversion fair value gap. So at first, I was eyeing this inversion fair value gap. There was an inefficiency. There is an inefficiency on the 1 hour, and then there was another inefficiency below it, coupled with this order block, which I will go down to. But the logic to why I was taking uh, a buy setup in a market that's clearly bearish is because of the higher time frame PDA raise. I'm bullish. This is just a narrative trade. This because we're trading down to inefficiencies right there. But this is now my draw on liquidity. As you can see, we found sensitivity on the opening price. Why? Because we had already breached the inversion fair value gap. When we trade to the opening price was ideally not supposed to come back here. But because we breached this inversion fair value gap, it wasn't supposed to come back here because of this inversion fair value gap. But because we breached it and traded down to the order block, it's permissible. But what I want to see is a huge. What I want to see is I don't want to see price spend so much time here. I want to see huge candles as soon as you get. I want to see sensitivity, extreme sensitivity once we get here. As you can see, we even failed to trade to the new week opening gap. So I'm going to go down to the 4-hour now. 4-hour inefficiency. The 1-hour one is inside the 4-hour one. Interesting. So that's the 1-hour inefficiency. Volume imbalances included. I want you to look at this. This is Asia. I want you to look at this. This is the midpoint of the inefficiency. This is the midpoint of the inefficiency. It's coupled with the what? Order block, daily order block. What's that? See how the body stayed on the upper half we're just wicked on the, yeah, that indicates bullishness. That indicates, that's exactly what I wanted to see once we got to that level. Uh, we then had this fair value gap right there, institutional order flow entry drill, and then order block traded higher, inversion. We didn't return to this order block. Why? Because of this inversion. And I took this trade knowing that this fair value gap was gonna get inverted, knowing that there are gonna be people that are gonna look at this as a continuation. But no, it's not a continuation because higher time frame PD arrays take take more priority. Let me say it. Let me put it that way. And then when you go down to the, and then I forgot to mark this out also. This is a order block also, right there. But what did I say about order blocks coupled with fair value gaps? You prioritize the fair value gap. 15 minute. I think I pressed different time frame. 15 minute. This is where all the magic happens. This is where I monitor every single price move. The 15 minute is my baby, okay? In terms of execution, and the 5 minute and the 3 minute. That's where the magic really happens. See, look at the bodies. This is the order block, daily order block. Look at how the bodies just stayed outside. This is just damage, small, minor damage. This is the order block after trading to the hourly BC. That's where I entered right there. To the tick, I got filled, coupled with this hourly BC. So this is an order block right there. I kept my stop down here because I don't trade fair value gaps. I trade order blocks. I kept my stop down there. I saw that this was an order block. I was watching it to send us higher, but my last line of defense is this, plus this balanced price range. Yes, this should be a breakaway gap. Yes, that's how exactly. That was my thought process when I was taking this trade. Okay, I'm making this a walkthrough video more than like a trade review video. Yeah. I feel like walkthrough makes more sense. Okay, so we went higher. See this consolidation, expansion leg higher, inverse this fair value gap, and then I'm looking at this BC right there after we went higher. This is a breakaway gap. That means that 50% of it shouldn't be breached. As soon as we inverse this, I put my stop right under this hourly BC because I knew that that was not supposed to send us. That was not supposed to be breached. This hourly BC was not supposed to be breached, given the fact that it was coupled with this inversion right there. Those are signatures that you want to see when you're in a buy program. You see, I'm not saying bullish market, I'm saying buy program. It's not trends. There are no trends here. It's just program, algorithm. So as soon as we traded to that fair value gap right there, breakaway gap, auto block, trade down one more time, expansion leg. And then where did I close? I closed here. Why did I close? I closed in this inefficiency. Why? This buy side was my short-term target. This buy side is was my short-term target. It just got hit. I just closed. I didn't. This is my long-term target, obviously. Just on this 15-minute time frame, we have unemployment claims. So this is low resistance liquidity. Might get tagged today. Doesn't have to. I pretty much don't care. I'm done for the day. I took one trade. My model states that my trading plan states that I take 3 trades a week. 3 great trades a week. I missed this good trade yesterday because I didn't know that I wasn't trading. I was tired. I just took a day off. And I thought FOMC minutes was not a good day to trade. I don't even know why I'm saying this. You see, these are the things that make the videos long. But anyways, yeah, man. I mean, that's it. Pretty much just that's it. I pretty much laid it out. Like I said, we had breached this inversion fair value gap and traded to the order block on the daily. So I wanted to see big candles as soon as we got here. And then I saw that that's what inversion. The reason why I was confident buying here is because I was anticipating this to get inverged. There are people that are short that were shorting here. Even when you go to the 5 minute, there's an order block right there, but it doesn't work. Why? Because of higher time frame PDRAs, they are respected. You should always do your top down analysis. Take your time. Why are you entering a trade? Why shouldn't it go there? Why is it gonna go there? You know? Yeah. And then I was looking at this wick also. I wanted to see us eat right through it. As you can see, you see how we found sensitivity on the 50%, but then we traded to what? 1 hour inefficiency. And then we ate right through the wick, traded down one more time, order block, higher, target. Simple. Now, it goes without saying that I did take this trade on my funded challenge account. And now I've made up for all my losses last week. Was a horrible week, but losses don't mean anything as long as you manage your risk and you learn from them. So as you can see, I entered on that order block right there to the tick. Got tagged, order block, didn't pyramid because I wasn't confident in this fair value gap sending us higher. I was mainly focused on what this order block. That's the only reason why I didn't pyramid. I pyramided as we closed above 50% of this inefficiency, pyramided on this fair value gap right there, and then closed right at that inefficiency. And then our target got hit. Plus, the reason why I closed is because we have all these new day opening gaps right here. You always want to take partials at new day opening gaps. Like, there are good places to take partials. Other than that, that's just it, man. Good luck, good trading. I'll find more interesting videos, interesting trade setups that I take, and then post them. Like I said, I'm not gonna be posting repetitive things. There's no time here. We only work with new information, new interesting things. But if I'm taking setups, that are just textbook that I've talked about before, I'm not gonna. Yeah. And next time, yeah, I'll try and be shorter. Oh my God. So I'm left with one more. Pretty much this whole week it's been not pretty much, like this whole week has just been I've been on a winning streak. This was my second trade this week. I got a win. Yesterday I tapered beautiful, gorgeous price action before FOMC, and like I said, I didn't trade FOMC minutes. I thought it was gonna be a bad day to trade. That's why I didn't trade it. But you live, you learn. It didn't matter. I woke up today, told myself that the price moves that I missed yesterday, plus I was just exhausted. The price moves that I missed yesterday, they don't mean anything as long as I learned from them. And today is just a brand new trading day. And tomorrow I'm gonna be very picky with my setup. If I don't see what I like, I'm not trading. But most probably it's gonna be a good day to trade, and I will find something, just to get a little bit something. Yeah. And then for next week, again, same rules, same trading plan. NFP week Monday, gorgeous day to trade. Gonna trade that. And then Friday after NFP, and then Thursday unemployment claims. So that's three good high probable trading days, and my job is just to find three good setups, three good entries, and let price do its thing. Because do not have control over the market. All I have control over is my executions. As you can see, I took very gorgeous executions, and may I continue doing that. I thank God for everything. It hasn't been an easy journey, but now I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I think I'm about to get out of the tunnel and reach profitability. I know I'm about to do that and pass this challenge. That's all we do, man. Take good trades, take great trades. It just comes to that. Don't care about the fucking money. Care about the trade. Like, why are you taking this trade? Your job as a trader is to take great trades and manage your risk. That's all. Manage your trades. That's all. And you'll get paid, definitely. Focus. So, I don't know, man. I might watch something, a movie or something. And then later on, I have to meet up with my friends, having some friendly time. You gotta relax sometimes. And then, tomorrow morning, we'll look at the chart. Good luck, good trading. Bye.